Too raw.
Yes,
Every
sir.
time, bro.
What is going on, man? What is the deal? What is happening? You are back for an episode here of Blunts and Breakdowns, man, with you guys, Mike and Rundown in the building, man. Mike, what's going on with you, big dog?
Shoot, I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling, you know, just right here having a good rest of the week. I see a lot of Raider Nation already stressing, bro. They stressing
Correct.
about what's going to come to fruition this weekend.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Number one, bro, like, don't get to sweating. Like, yeah, I'm stressing a little bit, but shit, I mean, there's too many other things in life that's stressful for me to be stressing too hard about this shit. But I will say though, right? I think we don't need to be all that worried until we're proving that it's the same old shit though.
Facts. Not facts. I mean, I get it though. Like that Raider PTSD is real, bro. It is real, bro.
100%.
Not only with us content creators, but especially with the fan base, bro. Like there's times where, you know, even though we're confident like something's gonna happen, there's still in the back of your mind there's that feeling of like, oh no, I've seen this episode before,
bro. This is why, like, I feel like either we don't get the dumb shit. I know I don't get the dumb shit like that, especially when we just talking about shit that we hear, right? And it's like, of course, we're not trying to be no fucking reporters, beat reporters, none of that. But it's like we'll say the shit that we hear. But I say it all the time, bro. Like, we dealing with human emotion. Shit is fickle, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like me or you choosing between a job. I mean, it's just that millions of dollars is involved in this fucking decision. So now it's like, you know, when you understand that logic and you understand, like, yeah, you know, we are dealing with people, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody could say some other shit and then you do some shit to the next. Not saying that's gonna happen here, but you know, that's what happens.
No, that's valid, bro. Like, basically piggybacking off what you're saying, like, folks got to have a glass half full, glass half empty mindset where it's like, okay, you basically pick and choose what margin of the glass you rocking with. If it's the half full or the half empty, you get me? And either you're gonna be optimistic or you're gonna be pessimistic about this. At the moment, I'm calm. I'm ready for whatever is gonna happen. At this point, bro, and we talked about it before we went live. I don't seen this team be sorry for a good majority of my lifetime.
Trash.
Absolute trash. So it's like, what's another year of them being trash? Like, okay, the sky is blue.
It is what it is. But then it's like,
still, you get me? Like,
it's not, you know, it's not that, because like for me personally, like, I share that 100% where I'm like, yeah, bro, like we've been ass. So it's like, that's nothing new. But what I will say is reality would set in, because it's like not even the number one overall pick or money or the allure to trade the number one overall pick can bring a motherfucker over here to the stink. Not even that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and that is the sad reality as a fan we would have to live with if this decision goes left. Because if it goes left, bro, then we stuck with bottom of the barrel, scrap heap. So then at that point, you know, we like, damn, bro, not even the number one overall pick, all this money, a quarterback you can seemingly get makes a difference. None of that shit make a difference, bro. It don't even fucking matter. And if that reality sets in, that's a sad, you know, realm to live in.
Yeah. No, that's real, bro. It's real stressful, bro. It's real stressful knowing, like, man, like we have everything that we didn't dreamed of, like, or I wouldn't say we dreamed of being this horrible and getting the number one overall pick, but you know, the possibility of getting our franchise quarterback, and the fact that even that, like you said, is not enough to possibly lure in a coach to be like, yeah, I'm in. But also, just like with us fans, or with the organization, where it comes to choosing the coach or choosing the quarterback, it's a lot of critical thinking that comes into play. Same thing goes on the other end of the stick when when you're thinking about the coach's mindset when going into this, like in the hiring process. This is real critical thinking because this is your future on the line. You're banking on this organization to, you get me, like, do everything possible. What the fuck was that? Oh hell no! Pause. Hella pause. But before we go
the
off on
giddy part.
yeah. So you get me, like, that coach is taking a chance on the organization to put things in place so that he could succeed as well as the organization succeed. You get me?
Correct.
His success
Correct.
matters on that. So who knows? Maybe he knows, like, or not knows, but like he knows the score. Yeah, I'll say that he knows the score. Like, he sees it every year. We constantly firing coaches, constant and change of regimes and shit. Like,
And
you
we'll
get me?
talk about that, bro. It's like, look, and we'll talk about that as we deeper go in. But
Yeah.
that shit gets on my nerves when people talk about that. But real quick, let's give a shout out to the chat because we got some quick news
Yeah.
we got to talk about because it just happened like 30 minutes ago. But real quick, man, Space Beast in the building, man. Kubiak won. You know what it is, bro. We've been hoping for Kubiak since day one. So let's hope that's it, man. Dre in the building, man. What's going on with you, big dog? Ja, what's happening, bro? He said, I heard on Twitter that Kubiak and Brady have each other's contact. Also, that Kubiak withdrew his name from Arizona, but he's giving them a chance, but he's not interested in them. Yeah, bro. I don't see him choosing them over us. I just don't see it. Man, Joel in the building. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. We gotta talk about that. But yeah, we appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Shout out Joel. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He said Raiders about to rehire Pete Carroll. Shit, if we don't get Kubiak, yep, that's the way it's going.
I'm ready to compete again for that first overall pick if that happens.
Yeah, I'm ready to compete again.
Yeah, we'll compete again.
Okay. What's going on, Sal? What's happening with you, big dog? Appreciate you for tapping in. Pigs. What's going on, Pigs? Seen you on Turf Show the other night, man. Fire show, man. He was on with Turf.
Shit, okay.
Yeah. So that was fire. Dope. But what up, man? He says, what up right now? Raiders better make the right pick after all this. 100% after all this, right? I mean, shit. They can't have us waiting like this, and then it's somebody that we don't know. Kubiak, man, Raider Nation for life, man. What's going on? Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, man. Jones already.
I think that's part of why I'm not like as stressed or nervous about this is paying attention because obviously as content creator, we pay attention to all the attention to detail shit, what's going on throughout the process of these years when we're hiring coaches, shit like that. Last year, bro, when we were going aggressive for Ben Johnson, they seemed a bit more like antsy. You get me? Like trying to get things rushed. Here, they're real calm about it. It seems like the organization is very calm. They're keeping it cool, calm, collected. They're not stressing about it. So if they're not stressing, I'm not going to stress either because either way, it's not my decision to make. It's their decision to make at the end of the day, and as well as that coaches. But I really think that we're still in a good standing with Kubiak if the way things have been going.
Yeah, man. For me, man, I think so. I think so. I mean, I don't think they'd be waiting this goddamn long if they felt like they didn't have a shot, right? Or at least have the. And I don't view Kubiak as no slimy person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he don't look like no slime ball to me where he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna take the job, and then like in 2 days before he'd be like, nah, never mind. Like what I mean? Like he don't look like no slime ball. So
that's real. Like so far, I've yet to see no crazy ultimatums or crazy. What's the word? Like you get me? Like
they got to do this and that. Yeah.
Like it's not no obstacle course or nothing like that. Like last year, where bro was asking for almost 20 a year just to be the coach. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, this man asking for 10 or 15. Who gives a fuck? Alec, man, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you for tapping in the building, man. Chris Schuler or LaFleur combo. I mean, LaFleur would be a backup, but I ain't talked to him in a while.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Either
way, it's like whichever one of them coaches, if Kubiak doesn't fall through for us, and it's either LaFleur or Shula, bring in my dog Severe was saying yesterday, bring in Shoelace, bring in Nate Shieldhouse, bro. I was dying. I was like, who's Shoelace? And then he was like, the Rams. I was like, oh, sure.
My boy said we're gonna end up as Greg Olson as the coach. Hey,
hey, bro. Wait, which one? Hey, which one? Because the other Greg Olson want revenge, bro. Like the least Tom could do, he took his last job. Least you could do, bro. Get him in the building and let him coach up Brock and Michael Mayer, dog.
Our next coach finna be fucking Danny McBride or Danny DeVito, bro. With the way this shit's going, bro. This shit's finna be Danny fucking DeVito, and we gonna be fucked off. All right, we about to be fucked off.
We gonna fuck around and hire Deuce Gruden just because his last name says Gruden, dog. Fuck it. He's the new head coach. You getting a promotion, buddy.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. Let's bring back Art Shell. Fuck it, let's bring back Art Shell.
Everybody talking about hey, just spam spider 2-wide banana to Brock, bro, and you good, Deuce.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna score.
We had it. Bring back fucking Art Shell. You know, we'll be all right. But man, shout out to everybody. Let's see what. Don't worry, fellas. I'm gonna act like a janitor in the building on Saturday. But a bug in that interview room. That's what we need, bro. Get over there. We need that work. All right, we need that work. Now I did hear that they're flying out to Seattle.
Oh no, damn, we're down bad, bro. Show Deuce said what Jack Del Rio doing.
Man, that's how bad we are, bro. We're not even calling the X, bro.
We already
calling the XX. We're not even calling the X, bro. We calling the back in the day shit. Hell nah.
It's not even the new year. Not even the new league year yet. We're already in the gulag, bro. That's despicable.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. In this case, we might as well fuck around, man. We might as well see what Dan Orlovsky doing. You know what I'm saying? Because at this fucking point, bro, we over there trying to hire Davis Webb. We can see what Dan Orlovsky doing. See what he. Hell no. Nah. Fuck Dennis Allen.
Nah, bro. Hey, if that happens, bro. Hey, if that happens, you know a certain quarterback that he's very familiar with. He'll be back in silver and black.
Hey, so hey, some people are already trying to put that Kubiak and Derek Carr mixture together, bro. I see it. I see you. Do you? Okay, I see what we can do.
If this was BCD, I'd play that clip right out of the brother. What's that? Hell no.
Hey, appreciate Chill Style in the building, man. He said he subbed, man. I appreciate that 100%. Thank you.
I hope you subbed to my channel too, brother. But yeah, we appreciate the love, man.
We don't know who channel it is, but a sub is a sub. I don't know who it is.
Either way, if you in the chat, bro, make sure to show some love to both me and my guy Rundown, bro. The Raider Rundown at Mike and Valley 24 on YouTube. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Also, Severe taught me this one yesterday. If you see that hype button on your phone to hype the video, make sure to hype up that video, bro. Get us in that algorithm, bro. Get us to the rest of the Raider Nation, bro. Let all of this big ass fan base see some quality content.
Yeah, I didn't. You know, I just figured that out too. That y'all can hype a. If you're watching it, you can hype a video. It helps the visibility and all that joint. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tap in with that if y'all can, man. That'd be very helpful.
Yeah,
that'd be very helpful. But let me see. I'm about to add something to the stage real quick.
Okay.
All right. So we got our first piece of news. Okay, first piece of news. And as we get our first piece of news, go ahead and take it away, Mike. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself blunted for the show as per the title.
Yeah. So as y'all can see, shout out Prez for the graphic. With the quickness. Davis Webb has officially withdrew his name from the Raiders head coach opening. Now, I'm a little salty about it because obviously, bro, like this was your golden opportunity. I feel like more than likely we was probably your only option at the moment of getting a head coach job without having to even be a coordinator, calling plays, nothing like that. We was gonna hook you up more than likely if Kubiak stayed out of it, but also playing devil's advocate in a way. I understand why he backed out of it because I'm the type of person where it's like I don't want to be no second fiddle or no second option to nobody. You get me? Like if you got to think about it in any type of situation, if I'm not the first choice, or you got to be like, oh well, if this guy doesn't do it or whatever, and now I'm the option. Nah, I'm cool. I don't need that. You get me? Like, I don't need a pity hiring. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. You know, especially maybe he got wind like it's Buddy's job to lose unless he bombs the interview. That's the only way I'm getting the job. You feel me? So it's like
Albert
I'm not gonna do
that all day. So I wouldn't be shocked if he felt that way, bro. It went from a mystery person to it's Kubiak's job to lose. Like,
come on,
bro. The
also, yesterday, we can't forget too that they fired Joe Lombardi as far as the Broncos did yesterday.
That saying something to me.
Yeah, they might promote Buddy. Who knows? You know what I mean? We'll see as the weeks go on, but you know,
Yeah.
I feel like they might promote him just to keep him. You know what I mean? Who knows? But
Yeah.
honestly, bro, I never felt he was ready. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want him as the head coach. If we would have brought him in, sure, I understand the thinking, but like that's not my first choice. It's not where I wanted to go at all. So
Yeah.
definitely no, you know what I mean? But you know, he withdrew his name. He probably got that word. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody sent him that little pigeon and was like, hey, bro, you probably not getting this joint. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Yeah.
Didn't already interviewed twice. You feel what I'm saying? They done left the building already without a deal. It's probably not happening for you. So
Yeah.
you know, hey, all power to him. We'll see him next year if he is the OC, but now, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, obviously, we would like to have all options just in case Kubiak does, in fact, possibly stay in Seattle. But I get it. There's still options on the board, but at least if this was the last resort option or whatever, I would have been cool with it because at least he specializes in working with quarterbacks. Like that's the only reason why I would have been cool with it, as opposed to like last resort being another old motherfucker that just coaches the defense and his mindset is run the ball, protect the football. You feel me? He not even worried about the
Yeah.
quarterback play like that. Just run the ball. Don't put my defense in bad situations. To me,
Yeah,
that
100%.
would be
100%.
a failure. We do some shit like that.
You want to make sure, like, especially if you plan on taking Fernando, that is the guy that you know is probably going to help Fernando
Yeah,
elevate. Now, for me, I mean, you would kind of say that that's probably the move if they're waiting on Kubiak. You know what I mean? Like if they're gonna wait
yeah.
on Kubiak, I would think that that's the move. But you know, hey, chat, let us know down below, bro. How do y'all feel about Webb withdrawing his name? Are you happy about it? Are you mad about it? You know, like my dog Dominique, he wanted
Yeah.
Kubiak. I mean, he wanted Webb. You know what I mean? He
Mm.
wanted Webb. That was one of the guys he liked. So now that is down to one guy. I mean, how y'all feel, man? How y'all feel? Let us know. Let me see the chat talking about. I'm trying to pull some up. Sean Payton convinced him, Greg says.
I mean, and
Yeah,
honestly,
maybe.
bro, Sean
Maybe.
Payton's
You know, Sean said that slick ass shit yesterday.
hey, he's a real piece of shit, bro. All the shit he be doing, like I don't get it. I really want to know, like, what did the Raiders do to him in the past that like he always be trying to do some maniacal shit, like some real plotting shit to try and fuck us over, bro. It's funny. It's like where's that energy with the rest of the division? Why are you always doing that shit to us? But honestly, like that's also why it was an eye opener to me. Like the fact that because a lot of people said that Lombardi's his boy, like they homies for real. So the fact that just for no reason he just said, "Hey, bro, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. You fired." That's wild to me, dog. Like I don't understand it. Like it is this Davis Webb dude really that good
Yeah.
of a coach for you to get rid of your homie? Like that's a bold move.
I,
That's a bold move.
I
But
don't
at
know,
least
man.
now it
I don't
feels
know.
like the writing on the
That is
wall. We know
that's a huge
where
bold
he
move.
gonna end up.
Yeah, huge bold move. I mean,
Yeah,
we don't know, right? We don't know what was said behind closed doors, but you know, there are you would speculate that he was already told what the deal was. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe he is that
yeah,
good of a coach where we look in 2 years from now or 3 years from now and we're like, damn, bro, like we had our chance. We should have just been early. But
yeah.
you know, you're hoping that with this next coach hiring, you're not saying that. You feel what I'm saying? That's not said.
Facts, facts, bro. And it is really gonna come down to Saturday now to see how it plays out for the head coaching spot. Like
Yeah.
they gotta pull out if they haven't convinced them yet, bro, they gotta pull out all the stop where they can on Saturday if they want to lock in this dude. Because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. In my opinion, if we don't end up with Kubiak or any of the offensive minded guys from the Rams, bro, this whole idea of drafting quarterback first overall, the whole Fernando experiment, I don't think it's gonna work
Oh,
out, bro.
you gonna have to stop
I
that.
think it might be a failure.
You're gonna have to stop that. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. And we'll talk about it right now. If y'all want to talk about it, we can get it in. But if y'all don't, and we was talking about it before the stream, and you know, I feel that big way. If you don't get Kubiak, bro, I think we gotta really start talking about trading that first overall pick. Right
Mhm.
now, some of y'all gonna look and say, "Oh, what are y'all talking about?" Hear us out, right? Before y'all get angry. The
Yeah.
reason, and look, I'll say my reasoning, and I'll let Mike say his own reasoning. But for
Yeah.
me, bro, like Kubiak is a big reason why I am wanting Fernando. You feel what I'm saying? That's a big reason. Now I do like Fernando's talent, and I love what he could bring, whatever the case. But I think we all can see now that a big portion of quarterback play and how these dudes develop in the league is about where they end up and what's around them and who's building around them, who's their offense, bro. And if you don't get that guy, which I can look at Kubiak's offense and look at Fernando and say, like, yeah, he can fit in this offense. He can run this, right? He can do this. This would be a nice offense for him to be in. But if you don't get that guy, then now we start talking about what? Who the fuck are we getting? You want to put Fernando with Vance Joseph? With Vance Joseph, and that's a coach that you're going to be fucking firing probably in a year, bro. Year 2.
Yeah.
So what's the deal, bro? He gonna be on coach 2 in year 2? You feel what I'm saying? Like you see how the slope gets slippery. That's how the Jets do shit.
Yeah.
That's how all these other teams do shit. I don't want to do that to no quarterback, bro. His name could have been Peyton Manning in this draft, and I'm saying the same shit. I don't want to do that to a quarterback, bro. I don't. And then we're gonna get fucked off. We might as well get a coach to pair him with.
Yep. And I agree with you there, bro. I'm pretty much on the same sentiment where it's like, all right, bro, we don't get one of them coaches. You bring in this defensive-minded coach, like now what? Like the plan is to build up this rookie quarterback and help develop him. Who the fuck's gonna develop him at that point?
Thank you. Nah,
Who's
you don't
develop him.
Can't
like
do
a lot of there's fans that expect him to be a day one starter. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If we draft Fernando Mendoza, he is not starting day one. Not only because Tom Brady already has mentioned that he wants to develop a guy and see them sit and learn the system and everything and be patient with it. I just don't think he's ready just yet. And I don't trust any of these coaches, especially if it's not the right offensive-minded coach. I don't trust one of these coaches to just throw him out there to the wolves immediately. We done seen what happened to a lot of these first overall pick quarterbacks that go to shitty situations, bro. And at the moment, we're considered a shitty situation until we get right.
It's just about pairing, bro. It's not about saying we don't want, but you got to think about it, bro. You don't want to ruin this man. I don't want to be the franchise that picks a dude number 1 overall. He looks terrible for us, then goes somewhere else and looks better, right? Like I don't want to be that franchise, bro. And historically, we are not, right? Historically, we do not do that to quarterbacks. So I'm not trying to fall into the stigma. If you get this coach, yes, 100%. I'm all on the train, bro, because this quarterback I feel can fit this offense like a glove. What Kubiak does, but if not, well, hey, you got to load the fuck up, bro. You got to load them picks up, grab some promising guys. You feel what I'm saying? And then next year we try again. We try again, bro. But that's the route I'm in.
And I see comments already talking about it, possibly like, oh, well, Brady could possibly do it, or nah, he can't. At this point, bro, I don't trust Brady to develop a quarterback because if we're being honest, bro, he a full-time analyst and a part-time owner. He hardly here. He is hardly here. So you really think if this should not really make him money on a weekly basis, you really think he's gonna be here constantly pulling up to work with this kid? I don't think he's
bro.
Like he just got we'll be real. He became an owner just so that shit look nice on his portfolio, bro.
Bro, what have I been saying since the offseason, Mike? What have I been saying since the offseason? You know it. I came on here, been talking spicy at one person. I don't care about Spy Tech, bro. As much as everybody gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Spy Tech. No, like I actually trust Spy Tech. I do. I think he knows what he's looking for the talent right now. And his job is definitely going to be magnifying glass on his ass right now. Why? Because the coach is coming in late in the process. He coming in late in the process. So Spy Tech is doing all this legwork as far as scouting right now.
Yeah.
Right now, this is all Spy and his scouts. This coach ain't even in here to implement what he want. So this year, we really going to get to see if Spy Tech know what the fuck he looking at and knows what he wants to see. But in retrospect, though, either way, if you plan on taking a quarterback, bro, the most important person would be Tom Brady. There shouldn't be nothing. I mean, nothing that man can't call you about. If that man has a fucking nightmare, he should be able to call Tom Brady and be like, what should I do? I don't care. I don't care, bro. This is what you're here for. The man, and not even, and we're not even going to put that stigma on him because we don't want to do that. But the man has your type of game. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like the motherfucker is Caleb Williams and you got to teach him all the intricacies. Like the motherfucker has your type of game. So at the end of the day, bro, there's nothing, no wisdom you shouldn't be able to impart all day, every day. Your name is attached. Your ass got the jacket on now. It's time, bro. It's time,
bro. And we already know, like we done seen the articles today, and we already knew it was well documented that Kubiak's pops has already had a good relationship with Spytech for the Denver.
Yep.
So how that's the part that could save us. Where it's like, honestly, I can't really say it's Tom that's bringing in this coach. I don't know if I could trust Tom to say he's brought in. The only person he's brought in truthfully, or the two people that you could say he brought in truthfully, and there were failures, was Pete and Gino. Everybody else that he wanted to bring in, they wasn't fucking with it. They said, nah.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up getting he ended up getting Ben Johnson, you know what I mean? Because that's what he really wanted. You know, Spytech was his GM choice, which I'm not mad at, but you know, he wanted Ben Johnson, struck out, didn't end up doing that, didn't really have a good plan B. But again, you would think that he learns from his mistakes last year, not having a plan B. And the fact they're comfortable with Webb, or Webb saying he withdraws, makes you think that, okay, this year we got our shit locked this year. We got our shit locked this year. So, you know, that's what you hoping. And we're going to go over something right now as far as why maybe we are confident Kubiak can be the coach. And at the same time, you know, if he is, what it would look like. How is he going to get hired? Because people are going to have hella questions, but we're going to inform them today on the breakdown show. But Mike, I've been informed, bro. I've been informed there is a plan B, actually. All right, there is a plan B. There is another coach that is in the works. All right, that just in case they don't get Kubiak, you feel what I'm saying? They working on this dude. I'm about to pull it up right now.
Okay.
So I got his picture right now. So apparently, if they don't get Kubiak, this is the only plan B right here. I don't know who this motherfucker. I don't know who this motherfucker is right here, bro. But at the end of the day, there's only one. This is the plan. All right, this should be the plan. This is either plan A or plan B. Unnamed sources right now. I think his name is Bent. Then that nigga's name is Bent Bubiak. But either way, bro. I mean, either way, I think we might be straight. Yeah, we might be straight. It's plan A or plan B, bro. Plan A or plan B.
I don't know at this point, bro. Shit, they better figure it out, bro. Blank check, whatever. Shit, Tom, you need to be on some Adam 22 shit on Saturday if need be, bro. I don't do whatever you gotta do. Whatever this man want, let him have it, bro. At this point.
Facts.
Pause.
Facts. Hey, it's hey, it's one of the two, bro. It's one of the two. That's all we have. Because at this fucking point, right? What did he say? What did he say, Pigs? Yo, I'm fucking weak, bro. Nah, real talk. They say AI generated Madden. Nah, bro, there's no other choice. There's no other choice, bro. Come on now. We talked about this all offseason, bro.
Yeah.
Talked about it all offseason. Now we want to pull some things up because I got tagged.
Fabrizio said Evero's the plan B. Bro, from Save the Last Dance? I know you lying. I know you're not talking about bro from Save the Last Dance, bro. You tripping.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. They ain't talked to Buddy since the first interview. No. They brought him in for a second, right? Did they bring him in for a second? Or am I tripping?
Who?
I don't think they brought Evero in for a second interview, bro.
They did.
No.
He was the first person to get a second interview.
Was he? Okay, he did. Okay, so you know that might, yeah. Bro, he waiting by his phone patiently. I know he is.
Oh, Q Myers just did that. Oh shit. Then yeah, it's real.
Oh, did he?
Israel is in the mix.
Yeah, so he plan B.
Hey, I wonder if that's why I have a couple homies that's Panthers fans, right? They actually out that way. They keep tweeting me, bro, talking about so when y'all gonna hire Evero? When y'all gonna hire my boy? I'm like, all right, y'all fucking with me, right? Like y'all trolling me. But now they talking about it's for real. Like it's
my boy said Rooney Rule shit. Hey. Let me ask y'all, if it is him, let me pull it up then before I get to this Kubiak.
Met him in
if
Miami.
It is him, then how would y'all feel? You be hot? You gonna be hot?
It's another Raiders football season for me, brother. I mean, I
Oh shit!
hey, what quarterback we want next year? At that point,
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that, and I will be honest with you though. I have a boy. I got a video. If they talking about this man, boy, I got a video that I will play every time, every single time. Wait a minute. He said, and Evero.
Severe said I prefer Evero over Kubiak. Whoa.
Yeah, he just don't like Kubiak at all.
Okay.
You take that shit with a grain of salt. Take it
Okay.
with a grain of salt.
I gotta know his reasoning though. I gotta know his reasoning because usually he got some solid reasons why.
He just said he ain't a leader of men.
I get it.
Or he don't think he is.
One thing I'll say that I noticed about this generation of football, bro, is they're not really into the rah rah type of leader of men anymore, bro. They're more they just care about the X's and O's, like just they don't like being yelled at. You get me? This new generation, they kind of soft.
Okay.
Like being yelled at.
Now I'm seeing what Fowler is saying, right? Because eyes on Clint Kubiak for Raiders job, but Panthers DC Israel Evero is still in the mix there. Some candidates have been eliminated, but he is not. He conveyed detailed QB offensive plan in-person meeting with Raiders. Raiders regime and Evero have Denver ties. Yeah.
Kubiak is a fifth option. Shit. Damn.
I don't know. The way that Q words this is that like he maybe he could be the DC too, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel, Alec. The way he's wording it makes me feel that like they would come together, maybe. But I mean, the other way around seems likely as well.
So in a way, do you think he's saying a hypothetical or he's straight up saying like, nah, that's what we doing? Did he just break some news right now?
That's what it sounds like. He says he's like, that's what they want to do.
Hey, if he did, bro, shout out Q because he the first
big
one
facts.
to do that.
Big fact. Yeah. Now, if we did that, I'm all for that shit. I'm all for
I
that.
fuck with that. That'd be cool.
He's a fire DC. He's a fire DC. I would take him in a heartbeat. I didn't think that was an option, but
Jeremy Chin would be nasty. In an Evero scheme, bro.
We'd be able to do some things with Buddy, bro. Young coaching staff, young team. We'd be able to do some shit for sure. For sure. Jim Schwartz ain't a bad one either. I mean, trust me, I'd fuck with some Jim Schwartz. I'll fuck with some Jim Schwartz. But
where you think he would ends up going? Like where? Because do you think there's a chance though he still stays over there? Like he thinks about it, he's like, you know what?
He's still under contract though. He's still under contract, so like I don't know. They're gonna have to release him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're gonna have to release him, or
he's gonna have to resign.
Like, trade for them, but not nobody's doing that, right? So
he can't resign, huh?
Ooh, yeah, but then you might have to take a year off.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They can let him go. I mean, shit. I mean, if he don't want to be there, he don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So it's like I can see, but at the same time, though, Evero getting him, bro, I would like that. I really would like that. Mm-hmm. They would probably speak the same language, and if he says Denver ties, right, then he has to know Kubiak. Because anytime you say the word Denver, you know, Kubiak's ties are in Denver, especially with the Pops. So they would have to know each other, maybe, if that's the case. So we would already maybe have some familiarity there, right? Familiarity there. Yeah. And that looks good.
Okay. I mean, that
definitely. Definitely. He's very upset with the Browns right now. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of sad. The way they handled that situation was pretty cold-blooded.
They did him dirty.
Honestly, though, I thought they were going to do him dirty and hire Shieldhouse.
Yeah.
Shoelace. Severe, I can't stand you, bro. That shit was funny.
Uh-oh. How do y'all feel about oh, it was Hackett? Nah, never mind then. Never mind. They probably didn't. They didn't. Wait. They might have. What year? What year, Severe? They might have fucked around and intertwined because I I swear I saw Kubiak with Russ one year. I don't know if that was the Sean Payton when Sean Payton first got there, or that was when your boy was there. But I saw Kubiak with Russ one year. I gotta see what year that was. How do y'all feel about Raheem? He interviewed for the 49ers DC spot today. Man, he probably will get that. Probably will get that.
That's crazy. He went from working with McVay to working with Kyle.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he knows that tree, bro. I would think he gets that job. He probably picked that job because you got a lot of dogs over there, rather than coming over here first, and probably more ties. So, but this is the thing, right?
Mhm.
Kubiak, I feel, has.
He said the year before Payton arrived.
Okay, Evero was the year before. Yeah, year before Payton arrived. Hold on. But I feel like Kubiak has respect around the league where he can get somebody from his staff that he either knows or whatever through the grapevine.
Yeah.
But I mean, how would you feel if he was the head coach? What's your first thought process?
With what? If we get Evero?
If Evero was the head coach, yeah.
I mean, it's cool we got a young coach, but I'm just like, what are we doing at quarterback at that point? Because I don't trust us taking Fernando at one in that situation. Because who's going to be the offensive coordinator? Who's going to work with him?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely Nathaniel Hackett. That he definitely worked with Nathaniel Hackett. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking at their timelines connect. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know if they connect. I'm still looking. 2020. But either way, though, I think we'd be able to do something with that. We'd be able to do something with that. That's a Raider way from Jim Schwartz. I mean, yeah, I like his defense. I like his defense, but we'll see. Now, look, this is we're gonna pull some things up right now where I just got sent this earlier, but this is for all the people, right, that say maybe that Kubiak wouldn't take this job because of his pops, right? But we all know that this job is connections, right? We know that this job is meant for you knowing who you know. You know who you know, and that sometimes helps you get certain jobs, right?
Shit.
Help you secure certain jobs.
Severe said Evero worked under Harbaugh, Gruden, and McVay. He might bring shoelace.
Maybe, huh? Maybe. Hey, you gotta hope at that point. You gotta hope that shit at that point.
Bro, it's Shill House. Shill House.
You gotta hope at that point. But this is this is for everybody that says maybe Kubiak wouldn't take this job because of his pops. But this is his pop. Oh, I might have to, you know what? Because we can't see this shit. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna save it and I'm put it here. But this is his pops basically talking about John Spytek. So he has a relationship with John Spytek. And like we said, when it comes to this business, sometimes, man, it's always about who you know at this point.
That's
always about who you know. Let me see. Let me get this right. Boom. Let me pull this thing up. Bam. All right. So let me take this off so everybody can see what the hell we're looking at. While in Denver, all right, went on to make the playoffs. This is talking about Gary Kubiak. Okay. This is Clint Kubiak's father. Okay. Who's giving us this quote. Led by Peyton Manning, was capable of more that led them to fire Coach John Fox and replace him with Gary Kubiak in 2015. This is when John Spytek was with the Denver Broncos. When Kubiak was getting up to speed that offseason, he leaned on Spytek. What I remember about Spy is he was one of the people that was giving me a grasp on the team. What they thought our strengths were, what we had to do to continue to move forward and have a chance to win a championship. Kubiak said in the phone interview, he helped me get comfortable with the team so that I can get in there and work with my coaches and start to break down our needs and get ready for the draft. He was a big, big asset to me. the Broncos won the Super Bowl 50 in Kubiak's first season as the coach. So again, that's connections, bro. Sometimes it's about connections. So if you want to feel a little bit better about how would he work with Spy Tech, maybe what is Kubiak's dad saying to him? This is what Kubiak's dad had to say one time about our our GM. Now, does that translate into years and years of knowing somebody? Maybe, or not knowing somebody, not talking to somebody, you would maybe not, but you got to hope that this at least helps in the talks that he's having at home, right? When he's like, shit, Pops, what should I do? And Pops could be like, well, you know what? I don't fuck with the Raiders, but that John Spytek, man, he is good. He will help you. He will do some things for you. So, it is what it is. If you do take that job, I do understand you got some good help there. If he's hearing some shit like that, that would help.
That's real.
That would help.
I agree with that. I agree with that for sure, bro. And in my opinion, I feel like that's going to be a big part of why we land Kubiak is going to be John Spytek. I feel like that connection is definitely going to play a part for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And so Prez says per Albert Breer just now, Broncos QB coach Davis Webb called the Raiders earlier today to inform them that he's withdrawing from consideration. Now, it all goes like that. Again, we talked about this at length. Sometimes if you already feel that you're about to be passed up, then it is what it is. You guys just take it on the chin and just say fuck it.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. We'll see if we put it in. We'll see if we do something. Might as well hire Pee Wee from Pee Wee's Playhouse. At this fucking point, yeah, if we don't get Kubiak, bro, that's where it's gonna go. That is where it's gonna go. Now, I want to break down something here about the timeline on how this could go down as far as if we're hiring this man, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of chatter over the next week because we still gotta wait a whole entire week for something to go down. Even though the interview is gonna be 2 days from now, we still gotta wait a whole entire week for something to be, official or officially said to us.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do right now, what we gonna do, what I would like to do is highlight because we have an example on how a hiring like this can go down. It just happened last year. And that would be the Saints coach Kellen Moore, right? Kellen Moore went to the Saints last year and he was in the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Okay. And the way that went down, we can detail how that went down real quick as I get this set up though, Mike. You can go ahead and go through the comments real quick as I get this set up.
Yeah. All right. What we got here? Let's see. Okay. Jaw said Jesse Minter worked under John Harbaugh. Of course, Jesse Minter will choose the Ravens. Yeah, it makes sense. I wouldn't be shocked if, besides Harbaugh, I'm sure there's other people that also recommended Minter. I wouldn't be shocked. But in my opinion, it's a good fit. A lot of people were saying that was a miss of a hire, but I think that was a really good hire. I think that was a really good hire for that team. Especially they already have an elite quarterback in place right there. If Lamar is in fact going to still be the quarterback over there, if they do in fact extend him. So if that happens, they're going to be saying nice. He knows how to cook up a defense. Now hopefully he knows, and whoever else helps out in regards to possibly getting maybe a little bit better O-line help and better weapons for Lamar over there. And then let's see here. What else we got here? What's bro got? Let me see. Ja also said, "Can't wait to hire Kubiak and haters can eat crow." Yeah, that would be nice, man. I mean, out of nowhere, bro. I had never seen him before on social media, but there's Cardinals fans, bro. They was popping it. They was fucking popping it, saying we're a trash organization that they don't know why Kubiak would choose us over them. I'm like, fuck you mean? Y'all ain't the fucking cream of the crop. Y'all ain't nothing special. in my opinion, we got better position players across the board, damn near, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So just now, now identifying as I'm setting this up, looking how this went down. The Saints targeted last year. They targeted Kellen Moore, kind of from the jump a little bit, right? They targeted from the jump, but at the end of the day, they had to go through the process because the Eagles were going through the playoffs, right? So they had to wait until the playoffs concluded to even finish up, you know, to finish up the process. But Kellen Moore got hired 2 days after the Super Bowl, right? So meaning they were probably in contact with Kellen Moore. They had a handshake agreement, verbal agreement, and then got that thing done and finalized or announced the deal 2 days after the Super Bowl was done. So that's kind of the timeline that I'm looking at for the Raiders and Kubiak is to far maybe like what would go down. You would probably take a day or two after the bowl, regardless of how that goes, and then announce that you're the head coach at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like that's more than likely what it is and why they're moving so calm and patient throughout this whole process. More than likely, who knows? Maybe this past Saturday when Kubiak was there for that championship game, or Sunday, this past Sunday when he was in Seattle, maybe he talked to him. Maybe he talked to him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? Maybe there was already a verbal agreement right there, bro. And he probably knows. Tom knows what's up and what's at stake. He playing for the Super Bowl, bro. So he probably told him like, look, bro, like the job is yours. Just we'll keep it respectful. And we won't say shit until after the Super Bowl. So you can focus in and try and win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So that could be it.
Rebel says, how did Kubiak do with a solid young talent like Spencer Rattler when Carr got hurt? That scares me. Seattle was a real QB away. Personally, Spencer Rattler is okay. He's all right, but he's not that good. And they had a lot of injuries on that Saints team. Say what you want to say, bro. That Derek Carr played 10 games, and it wasn't like he played 10 weeks and then he missed the last 7 weeks. Like it was 10 games spotty.
And honestly, it's crazy to say, bro, but before he got hurt, he was actually balling. They was actually running it up, doing solid numbers.
That whole shit fell apart, bro. I mean, the center was hurt from the fucking jump. You know, Olave kept getting concussions that year. It was bad. It was bad. Nah, Kubiak didn't work for O'Connell. He worked for Mike Zimmer.
Yeah,
and that shit was a mess though. That Mike Zimmer shit was a mess in Minnesota.
And we got to talk about that, bro, because obviously he had success in Minnesota, and the quarterback over there was Kirk Cousins, who, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen a report that he's actually going to be released this offseason. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, we're going to get Fernando Mendoza, and they expect him to start day one. I don't think he's starting day one, bro. More than likely, I think he's going to sit for a good majority of the year of his rookie season at least, so he could get acclimated to the system and to the speed of NFL football, bro. But in my opinion, it would make sense. It would make a lot of sense, bro, to go after the guy that already played in Clint Kubiak's system and is already familiar with it and had success.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, for him to play a year and let Fernando get acclimated to the system. I mean, if Kirk is trash, then you can just put your boy in and then see some difference, right? But we'll see. And then Show Do says real quick, Ian Rappaport reported Saints expected to hire Kellen Moore the Tuesday before the Super Bowl, so 5 days before they agreed upon. All right, so yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you're if they already handshaking and do all that shit, we're probably gonna hear some whispers and rumblings that that's gonna happen. That's probably gonna leak out the building. So you already know what time it is. We'll know something. We'll know something after Saturday. Something gonna shake and move. Some go cousin agent, the real MVP. The amount of money. Hold on, give me one.
I'm not mad. He ain't never finessed us, so I wouldn't mind it if we get him for a good little deal. Nothing too crazy. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yo, let me be right back. I gotta go deliver something upstairs. I'll be right back.
Yeah. No, that's real though. What Severe is real. Like it wasn't a like complete success like that, but I mean, I believe they made it to the postseason if I'm not mistaken with Kubiak. But other than that, yeah, he's managed to do okay with some mid guys. Let's be real, bro. Like the talent wasn't that special in New Orleans either when he was with Derek Carr, and then Spencer Rattler was a day 3 pick, and he did all right. He held his own. But you get me? He didn't have enough time to really stay and work and develop him. Now he's in Seattle. He had Geno Smith look decent. Or no, actually, he didn't work. I'm sorry, he did. He did not work with Geno. He did not work with Geno. So there's a good chance he come over here. Geno, you might not be over here. Um, Sam Darnold, bro. A lot of people have been shitting on Sam Darnold over the years, bro. A lot of people have been shitting on my boy Sam Darnold. I don't know, dog. I don't know. He was a first round pick for a reason. He was picked first round, third overall for a reason. He balling over there, bro, and it's the coaching, bro. It's the coaching. So in my opinion, I feel like this is our best shot. If you want this Fernando experiment to work, it's got to be at this point Clint Kubiak. Let's see. Alex said Kirk Cousins has to accept his window for a Super Bowl is over already. Okay, that's true. As a starter, yeah, but as a backup quarterback, who knows? Hey, who knows? Nah, I'm fucking around. Wishful
Okay.
thinking. Wishful thinking.
We back. We back.
I gotta see
Okay.
some
What we
playoff
talking
wins
about now?
first.
I heard you was talking about PBX Minnesota stint while I was
Yeah,
gone. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like um the offense was good. If you look at it, I mean,
yeah.
shit, they was 12th in points. They had Justin Jefferson balling. They had Dalvin Cook balling. Kirk Cousins was balling. You know what I mean? Like they was doing their thing. I think again, Mike Zimmer is a shitty head coach. So there was that. He's a shitty head coach.
Yeah.
Broncos are promoting Webb. I guess we'll see what we missed out on. I gotta see if that's true. I definitely got to see that. Definitely
Arnie
got to see
said
that.
Cousins is an awful mentor. Or don't think about it. Who has he really mentored though? Who has he really mentored? If
Who?
we're being honest, Kirk Cousins. Who has he
Who?
mentored? What quarterbacks has he mentored?
Well, he was supposed to do it with Penix, but you know,
Hey, it's not his fault, bro. Got hurt. You get me?
yeah, he was supposed to do it. No, I mean it's not that. I think if I recall correctly, I think Kurt. No, who said that? Who was the one that? Who was the quarterback that was talking about? It's not my job to mentor somebody. Was it fucking? It wasn't Kirk. Was it right? Ryan Tannehill or some shit like that.
It was
Somebody said something
Tannehill.
like
Yeah, it was Tannehill.
it was Tannehill. It was Tannehill.
Yeah.
So I mean, either way, you know what I mean. I don't. I don't know why he wouldn't be a
Cousins
good
mentored
mentor.
RG3. They were both rookies that year. How would he mentor them? They're
Yeah,
drafted in the same class.
yeah, that didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen. He did. He never has. He never really has. Never really has. See, look, hold on. I see 12 here. I see 12 ranked on mine. So, regardless of it, I still think that wasn't him that fell apart. Now, again, we argue about the Saints thing. Well, a lot of people argue about Kubiak Saints thing. That
Yeah.
offense fell apart with Derek Carr. The whole shit fell
Mhm.
apart. Injury after injury, bro. Again, Derek Carr played 10 games that year, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Flacco. Was it? Who the
Oh shit.
bro? What
That's crazy.
quarterback said that, dog? I don't know if it was like what QB. We're gonna figure it out right now. Bring their ass on blast.
Yeah. Because that's crazy, dog.
Nah, job. to mentor. No, you know what, bro? You know what? Because I'm gonna say something. I really think it was Tannehill. I swear. I think it was Tannehill because somebody he was supposed to oh, yep. You know what? It was Tannehill. You want to know why it was Tannehill? Because he said that shit when the Titans got fucking Malik Willis. And he said he came out there, he came out his mouth and was like, "Oh, I'm not going. It's not my job to mentor somebody." And the very next year, the Titans drafted Will Levis, and Tannehill ain't saying fucking Pete. He ain't saying peep after that. He ain't say nothing about it's not my job to do shit. So
Yeah.
it was Tannehill. It was Tannehill. It was Tannehill. I'm pretty sure Cousins did say he didn't want to mentor Penix. I mean, look, but at the same time, though, we do got to remember Atlanta
they
did
did
some
do him
weird shit.
dirty.
Atlanta did some weird shit. You told him he was gonna be the guy, and then you immediately drafted the quarterback and didn't tell him that you were gonna do that. So that's kind of, you know what I mean? All right, I guess, bro. Bring Carr back to develop Mendoza. I'm not bringing back the guy that didn't want competition when he was here. You smell me? No. I'm good, bro. We gotta let this dream go. Why do we look? I'm fine with what DC's doing right now. What he doing right now is perfect. It's perfect. We have our favorite, or y'all have y'all favorite quarterback. Oh, was it about Drew Lock? There must have been multiple motherfuckers who said this. It must have been multiple motherfuckers. I guess we just got to find the right one. If you think Kirk Cousins can be that guy, if you think maybe he can be that guy to mentor somebody.
Arnie said, "Is Cousins better than AOC as a mentor?"
Ah, damn, yeah, I guess certain guys are just assholes.
I mean, I get it though, bro. Folks is bitter, bro. Like they don't want to know, like, yeah, this little motherfucker right here taking my job.
I guess.
You get me? Like it'd be like, hey, you the motherfucker at the forklift that you know you the one that's constantly getting in trouble and shit, and you're right there on thin ice, bro. And you see this new kid coming in, and he trying to be all he seems cool and shit, but in the back of your mind, you're like, fuck, I'm about to get fired. This motherfucker taking my job. He's my replacement. That shit.
Do we really want to have this conversation, or because we can get into it? No, we don't really want to have this conversation though, because there's definitely a conversation to be had with this.
Y'all didn't see when he pulled his groin and Mariota went out there and he started balling, and all of a sudden he wanted to come back. He revived like Wolverine and shit.
Mm-hmm. But hey, you feel me? I'm just saying, bro. That there's multiple times in Derek Carr's career where competition was warranted. You feel what I'm saying? Now look here. I'm not going it would suck to say, bro, but after the year or even the year after that he broke his ankle, it should have started from there. You should have started that shit from there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There hasn't been not one. Every coach that came in here, from Dennis Allen to Josh McDaniels to Gruden, all hitched they wagon to one person. That shit was all one person. All hitched they wagon to one person. There could have been Gruden who could have actually got rid of him, but chose not to do it. Reasoning. There's reasoning. I feel like there's reasoning for that, bro. More times than not, we know that. I feel like if you would have actually brought in competition for Derek too, that he would have shut down his damn self. You know what I'm saying? He would have shut down his damn self. There's multiple times we saw that too. Like my boy said, magically, my boy magically came back after Mariota was doing his thing for a couple of whiles, right? Yes, like, he did, bro.
Bro pulled his groin, and all of a sudden, you get me? Like he pulled his groin, and then all of a sudden, the very next week, he's healthy. Usually, how long is a pulled groin? How long is somebody usually out for, bro? It's a cool amount of time, right? You missing a couple weeks with a pulled groin,
brother. if you was here, who did Josh McDaniels say he watched that really wanted to make him come here when he first grabbed the job?
He said Derek.
Thank you.
And then
and Josh McDaniels was shit out of luck
so
when he found out that Derek wasn't the guy to run his scheme.
I think it was week 3, week 4. I think that's when he realized, like, yeah, he's not it.
But it was downhill from there.
Yeah,
it was downhill from there.
Yeah, that's when he realized, like, yeah, this motherfucker is not it.
It was downhill from there. The only way to save yourself if you're Josh McDaniels for some shit like that is if you draft your own guy. Yeah, that's it.
Now
that's it.
I know a lot of people are still big fans of the guy, and I get it. He had his moments with us where he was solid, but also he had a lot of pretty bad moments.
Was that Cousins? I don't know, because Kellen Mond had a story that just came out about that shit too. It was ugly.
Oh,
but
shit.
yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, it was a story just came out with Kellen Mond and him and Mike Zimmer, and they was talking, and Mike Zimmer basically was like, he didn't talk to me, like, or Kellen Mond was like, I didn't talk to him at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, throughout the whole entire year that he was with the Vikings, Zimmer didn't want to draft him. It was just an ugly scene, bro. Ugly scene. Shit. He talking about the GM and Zimmer didn't talk once when he was there. So it's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? The head coach and the GM not talking? That's ugly.
Oh, yeah, that's
ugly work.
Yeah.
And real talk. Let's be real. Because if we're gonna be real, 22, was there not times in Derek's career that competition was actually warranted?
When did we ever draft a quarterback at all? When did we ever try to draft a quarterback in his 9-year career? When did we ever try to draft one?
Realistically, bro, I mean, let's be real. After Derek had his injury, we should have tried to do something in. You should have probably, because it's just what most motherfuckers did, bro. Like when Carson Wentz broke his leg or whatever it was, or tore something, the very next year, did they not draft Jalen Hurts or the year after that?
Yeah. They already started looking into the future.
You already be like, hey, bro, just in case. Just in case. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We don't never know. But we didn't do that. They ain't do that. Yes. What the fuck? Yes. Since when he went to the Saints, they drafted a quarterback damn near every year. Since he was there. Spencer Rattler was there. Then they got a buddy from Fresno State, Jake Hayner, whatever the fuck his name was. They drafted him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now this year they drafted a buddy that actually looks promising. Looks pretty promising.
Oh yeah, Tyler Shuck.
Fuck you do. Yeah, it's just what you do, bro. We failed to do that. That's on the organization. And some of that, you know, you can say what you want, but I think it falls on there. He hooped until it. True. DC, when DC got injured, bro, that left the Saints high and dry. I will say that. That left the Saints high and dry, bro. When DC got injured, they left the Saints high and dry. Weren't able to do shit. That's why I really don't blame a lot of that shit on Kubiak. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people got injured that fucking year. It was a mess. And Dennis Allen was the head coach. Dennis Allen is trash. Garbage. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was doomed from the start. It was doomed from the start. Raider Pete, what's going on with you, big dog? I know you had some things you wanted to break down. You know what I mean? Before we get out of here, you know, you had some things that you wanted to get off your chest. There was some, I guess, some folks out there in the Arizona area that was saying some things and talking spicy.
Oh yeah, a lot of Cardinals fans, bro. I all of a sudden, Cardinals content creators and Cardinals fans started popping and acting like they have a much better roster and organization and even facilities than we do. It's like, bro, let's be honest. Would a motherfucker rather go to the fucking desert and burn their ass off in Arizona? Or would they rather go to fucking Vegas? Not just that, bro.
Yeah.
Talent-wise, we have better talent on both sides of the ball, bro. Even when people were saying we have fucking constant holes all over the roster or whatever. We got better talent, bro.
Look here, man. Any Arizona fan that's starting their fucking argument with we got the better tight end, disqualified. It's fucking disqualified, bro.
Yeah,
like, look here. I'm not saying McBride ain't no scrub, right? McBride ain't no scrub. We're not saying that, right? I'm not going to disrespect him because he's very good, but he ain't Brock. Stop that shit.
Ain't Brock though.
Stop that shit right now, dog.
Nope.
We're not even gonna do that shit at all, dog. Because some Cardinal fans started their argument like that, and I'm like, bro, if you starting that shit like that, bro, it's already disqualified. If you bring up stats to me, it's disqualified. Give a fuck about no stats if you talking about McBride and Brock. Brock was hurt for most of the year, dog. And when he was healthy, he was Brock. You know what I'm saying? When he was healthy, he was Brock. So we're not even gonna do that, bro. I ain't gonna do that. So if you start your argument that way, terrible. Now corners, I give them that. They got better. Yeah, they got better corners. We're not even gonna do that. They got better corners. They got a better. I think safety wise, they got better safeties too. Facilities, they tweaking. They fucking tweak. Stop it, bro. They act like we still in Oakland. I don't know, bro.
We got top of the line facilities, dog. They tripping.
No, it's us. We got that. Severe is like, Brock better player, but it's close.
I don't know about that.
Again, how many years have McBride and them in the same draft class, huh?
I think so.
Am I tweaked?
I think so, or is he the year before?
Is McBride and Brock in the same draft class?
Possibly. If not, he was the year before. But chat, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Something tells me that they're very close together. I don't know.
Okay, now we compare running backs.
Oh, stop. I mean, look, I'm not for. I wasn't for Genty, but we're talking about fucking DeMarcado, bro. Like, no.
Oh, they don't have James Conner, no.
He get hurt every goddamn year.
Yeah.
Oh, McBride's 1 year before.
Yeah.
1 year before.
Yeah, the year before him. Okay.
I don't know, bro. Like, I like McBride.
I do. Brock, bro. I'm sorry. It's still Brock.
I do, but yeah, nah,
bro. Let's keep in mind, they've had a quarterback at least to work with him, bro. Look who Brock has had throwing him the ball, dog.
If I need a tight end, I'm saying, bro, I need somebody to go out there and give me some yardage. You feel what I'm saying? Right? If you tell me right now it's 4th and 5 and I need one tight end to get me 7 yards, stop it. We're going to work. Get your ass up out there, bro.
Right now, wide receivers, it's up in the air. They got some cool receivers, but I don't know, bro.
What?
I don't know. Because they're not really using. You haven't really seen much from Marv, but also it's because they got to get him the ball. They're not getting Marv.
Your boy's a disappointment. As far as what's his name? Marvin so far there, but they do got that Michael Wilson, bro. They do got that Michael Wilson's kind of nice. So that kind of trumps us there.
Yeah.
That kind of trumps us there. Running back, bro, like I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Like Genty's better than James Conner. He's better than James Conner. Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson's real. He's real. I take him right now. So yeah, they got it on receiver. O-line about the same. It's not even. We're not even gonna do that. It's about the same. There's not even no fucking difference like that. Kyler was running for his goddamn life.
All right, pass rushing.
Yeah, I mean, if you talking about like if you talking pure talent, like right now, just talent for talent, sure, but there's a couple of things he definitely need to work on, but definitely I take his ass right now too. They have a better receiver than we do.
I feel like they just need to get him the ball more, bro. I feel like that's the main issue. You gotta get the ball.
They got a better receiver core already. Now O-line about the same. I don't give a fuck. Like Kyler was running for his life, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is the real question, and I feel like why how Kubiak's the reason why this topic even came up was because of Kubiak. So
Mm,
besides obviously thinking about the rest of the roster, a main thing, especially when it comes to an offensive minded coach, when they make this decision is what quarterback are they gonna trust to run their offense? You get me?
yeah.
Who are they
Now
gonna
look,
put
now
full faith
I
into?
know I know my boy ain't talking about no fucking DeMercado, so we gotta be talking about we gotta be talking about James Conner. I would say Genty is more explosive than James Conner. I'll give him that.
I
Genty
don't know,
Genty more.
bro. I don't know about that one, bro, just yet. I don't know.
Come on, son. Come on,
Huh?
son. You talking about right now, today, right now.
Yeah, I don't know about that just yet, bro.
Bro,
Obviously,
after James Conner then had like 6 knee surgeries.
hey, bro, he still be hooping though when he healthy.
All right. All right. Hey. I feel you. I wasn't on the train either. But come on now. Come on now, bro. Come
I'm
on.
just getting honest, bro. I'm
You
not
better than
hating.
this man, bro.
James
Stop that.
Conner is
Stop
nice.
that. He is. He
He's
is.
nice.
He is. But if we talking about who the more explosive player right now, come on, son. Come on, son. My boy. You know what? You know what? We'll wait. We'll watch. We'll watch. We'll watch. Now, look, there's some things that Genty got to work on. There's some things that Genty 100%,
Yeah,
coming into this next year, he definitely got to be a better short area runner. You know what I mean? He got to be a definite, like, as good as Genty is at breaking contact and all that, like, he's still not a good short area runner. There's a lot of shit we'll get into. But as of right now, like, I don't know, bro.
yeah,
Uh, Genty got better contact balance and better feet, but straight line, Connor cooking him.
yeah.
Neither one of them got any wiggle. You know, it's
No,
great. Do we even notice, man, Genty 40 time at this point? Do we know?
I'm gonna assume it's like a 4-4, maybe 4-5.
Oh no. Oh no. Yes. He in the 4.5s for sure.
You think he's a four
He in the
five guy?
4.5s.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This year proved that to me. This year definitely proved he in the 4.5s to me, bro. He got like if it wasn't for him breaking these tackles, let's be honest with ourselves. He got hawked multiple times this
Yeah,
year. He got hawked multiple times. All right. If he had that ability to shove him off and shake him off, dog, he getting hawked in the
yeah,
open field. So
and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like during the off season, remember we watched the film and we discussed it, and a lot of people got mad when we said it, bro. Like a lot of it, that breakaway speed and all, it wasn't
oh, he
crazy
ain't
breakaway speed, bro. That man had wide open lanes, bro. They parted the fucking sea like Moses for him, bro.
now I'm not
He was
saying
out
he
of there.
won't be able to do that. You know what I mean? But we just know he's more of a, fourth quarter, you hit a war on the defense type of motherfucker. And now we
Yeah,
start breaking the 20 yards, 25 yards, and shit like that.
wear him down.
That's what
Yeah,
we're gonna do.
pause.
Now, defense. I mean, you could say they have a better defense than us, but I saw them give up 40 fucking points.
Mhm.
So it's like, come on now. What are we saying? What are you saying? I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck what they hope and wish is good over there. They only have a couple of staples. You know what I mean? I mean, Max Crosby better than everybody on their D line. There is no comparison from Josh Sweat and Max Crosby. Stop it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just not even do that.
Oh, shit.
Calais Campbell.
Got a super
Uh-oh.
chat. Got a super
Yes, sir.
chat.
Appreciate our guy, man. Ruben Russ in the building, man.
Appreciate you,
For
Ruben.
the $10 holla. He says, I wasn't a Genzy guy, but come on. He way more explosive than Connor. Connor runs like he has wet sweats when running away from players. He's still a good back, though, just slow. I mean, at this point, I agree, bro. Like Connor's slow as shit at this point. And it's not no disrespect. It's just he's had multiple injuries. That man slowed down. Ooh, wait a minute, bro. Now, this is a conversation to have, right? And we appreciate Ruben to the utmost, and this is another conversation to have.
Ooh.
Hey,
We're talking about Walker that's in Seattle right now?
Big G. I'm gonna just tell you something. You're probably not gonna be able to get them both. But what I will say this: you better better be at home taking notes. Take notes. That motherfucker is running his ass off right now, bro.
Yeah.
He is running his ass off right now. Some of them
No.
runs he was running in the NFC Championship game, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
yes, I love Kubiak's running scheme, but some of that shit was him. That was Walker, some of that. So he
Now,
got to get right.
now you know how earlier in the offseason there was a rumor that we may possibly try to trade for him.
God, what's going on with you?
That
Yeah,
was real, bro. Like they were really trying to go after him, low key.
I like him, bro. He's
Yeah,
cold. Him and oh my God, if you were to get both of them, that's unfair. That's
yeah,
unfair.
that'd be real
But
nice.
we'll see. I like oh,
Oh,
he's
he
a
a free
free
agent
agent.
now. Yeah, he might
Shit.
follow. Okay, shit.
Look here. Look here. Hey,
Mm,
teams wouldn't even know what to do, bro. I wouldn't even know what to do if I was an offense or if I was Kubiak with that type of with that wealth of riches at my running back position. Oh my God, dog.
yeah,
Oh my God. I don't know what we would do. You definitely better spend on that O
that'd
line
be
if that's what
wild,
he's asking.
bro. That'd be wild. I'd love to see it, bro. I'd love to see it happen.
Yeah. Then at that point, like for sure, Fernando, let's get cracking. Don't
Mhm.
turn the fucking ball over, bro. Let's move. Let's get the wide receivers better. You know what I mean? Behind that two shit right there. I do like Shaheed, bro. That Shaheed.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that'd be
would
nice.
bring in some Shaheed. Yeah. Oh, are these they free agents? Perfect. Appreciate you, Space. Kobe
Kobe.
Bryant.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
Tariq.
Rasheed. Yes,
Honestly,
sir.
though, now it's gonna be a big question mark. What scheme are we gonna run? Who's gonna be the
Who knows,
defensive
man?
coordinator?
Who knows?
But
That's
who?
a good one.
But
Those
yeah.
two offensive already. No capery.
Hey, we could
We
even
would
fuck
love.
around and get Holani, the other boys you stay running
I
back.
was just gonna say that. Even if we strike out on Walker, you could get Helani because of the connection.
Yeah.
Because of the
Oh
connection.
shit. Severe said Holani more explosive than Genty. He paired with him in Boise.
They was already together, bro. They was already together. So that could be something. That could be something we do. Space, I ain't gonna
Ooh,
cap, bro. We got hell
honestly.
no.
So
No.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I think that's a real possibility, dog.
Oh,
I think
for
it's a
how
real
much?
possibility.
Bro, Mike
I don't
Evans
know. He
is
might.
cooked at this point.
Who knows? Maybe he might be able. He might be willing to take some veteran money. You feel me? Maybe he's not asking for no top dollar money no more. Who knows though?
I don't know, bro. Mike
We'll see.
Evans at this point is cooked. He already
It's a
had what, like
possibility. The other free
groin
agent.
injuries this year. I don't know.
Now, if we're going free agent wide receiver, honestly, Mike Evans would be nice, but the guy I'm looking at in free agency is Pickens, low key. I'd try to go after fuck around and go get George Pickens.
Draft, man. Draft,
Right.
draft, draft.
For
That's
sure.
where I'm at.
That's the ideal choice. I want to draft for him, but
Draft. I mean, it just makes sense, bro. Just pair if you're gonna get Fernando, pair him with a motherfucker that might slip and fall. You feel what I'm saying? Slip and fall in there. Now, look, that's a lot of hoping and wishing. So yeah, maybe if you can get Mike Evans on a cheap ass deal, sure. But like me, I want to draft a motherfucker, bro. Give me Denzel Boston, give me Jacoby
yeah.
Lane. You feel what I'm saying? Let me work with one of them. We can work.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, imagine a locker room with a George Pickens and Fernando Mendoza. That
It ain't
should
gonna
be
work, bro.
comedy. That should be
Now
comedy.
there's a name that everybody keep bringing up that this is probably the name we actually gonna pay, and that's the
Mhm,
fucking Alec Pierce. And that's the Alec
mhm.
Pierce.
I don't know about that one. Maybe, but I don't know about that one.
I'm not throwing him big bread at all. Nah.
Yeah,
Too much game.
I'm not really on the train to be like, "Oh, yeah, let's bring him in." I mean, if they do, cool, but I'm not really like, "Oh, we need to go get him."
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't fuck around. He said Pickens will be picking on that dude. Yeah.
Huh.
You talking about
Hey,
Fernando.
coach, that's not my name. Bazaar, that's something else. That's not even my name.
He said bizarre. Where is that? Is that even on here? That's just not even on here.
That's on
I'm weak.
the on the vertical. On the vertical, it says,
Oh, hey.
yeah, that's a
I'm
brand.
funny.
That's a brand.
Yeah, real quick. Hey man, salute to Russ, man. What's going on, man? Another $10 holler in the building. I appreciate you. He said he played with Helani in high school, had Trent McDuffie on the team as well. Well, goddamn. Played against Bryce Young, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh, well, out of all those players, pure athlete, George Helani tops them all. Damn.
Really?
Damn.
Hey, bro,
Okay.
Ruben? Why aren't you playing for the Raiders right now, bro? What's going on?
Interesting, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Interesting.
You play with all these pros, bro. What's going
So
on?
you saying like just as an athlete, Helani is like that. I wouldn't mind it. You know, bring him in. He already got some familiarity with Kubiak and Genty, so that shit would work. That shit,
Bosco, bro. That's that Bosco
that
talent
shit would
right there.
work. Yeah,
Now I thought about it low key. That's St. John Bosco. Oh
it
shit,
is.
my boy's playing Bosco. Okay.
Yeah. How much would we have to pay Ravens center Linderbaum? 19, 21 million? Well, it depends, bro. Like, what if Kubiak doesn't have JPJ at guard anymore? And he's like, nah, why the fuck is he playing guard? He should be playing center. And at that point, you don't need Linderbaum. You don't need Linderbaum.
Yeah. At
So,
this
you know,
point.
you just got to see the rundown and Bizarre show. Yes.
Bizarre.
I bet Kubiak walks in Arizona Stadium and he says, look at this piece of shit. Yeah, shit ain't gonna work. Peace. Hey, nah, they're both going to Seattle. Nobody's going to any facility. We're going to him. Both of us. Arizona and us are going to Seattle.
Yeah.
So that's what's about to happen, man. We'll see.
I gotta
But
figure it out, bro.
let me see. I think Helani was MWC Player of the Year. Helani is like that. Would pair nicely with Genty. Facts. We get him, Shaheed. I would like that. I would like that 100%. We'll see how that works, man. But anything you want to say before we get on out of here, man?
Shit, just make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Bizarre, and subscribe to Raider Rundown. No, I'm just fucking you. Subscribe to Machiavelli 24, and
Bizarre
then
in the rundown.
yeah, tune in next week for the next. We'll definitely talk about who we possibly hire next week if it does go down. Uh, we'll talk about it on the Bizarre and Rundown show. You already know, and then and that. Oh yeah, make sure tap in next Wednesday too. BTB, and we doing Rundown you this weekend.
Uh, we should because the Senior Bowl is this weekend, so we actually should do a little
Okay.
episode if we can get one in.
Okay. Okay.
Do some Senior Bowl recap real quick. You know, we did day one yesterday. Some good guys, man, that we wrote down on the board. They still
Mhm.
balled throughout the couple days too. We can either do something tomorrow or the game is actually on Saturday, so we can actually do something on Saturday. But either way it goes,
Yeah.
man. So we'll see. We'll see. But either Saturday or Friday, we're doing a rundown. You know, we got to ask Trey whenever he's whenever he's ready.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's fact.
See what goes on with that, man. But either way, man, y'all make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe button. Um, always love when we get on screen, do our thing up in here, man. Rundown you episode coming to you soon. Got a big announcement for the show lined up pretty soon. So make sure you guys tune in on Monday, man. We got the solo rundown show tapping in on Monday. We'll do 5 o'clock on Monday, and we got a big announcement that things continue to fall through. So make sure you guys tap in. We got something to announce. So gonna be 5. Until then, hit all the buttons, hit that good shit. We was Thursday, right? So yeah, we one more day from the weekend, man. And then
Yeah.
we'll figure out some news. But you know what I always say here on Blessed Breakdowns, man. It's been cool, or it's been real, it's been nice, but it ain't been real nice. We're gonna tap in with y'all motherfuckers next time here on Blessed Breakdowns, man. Peace.
That's a blue magic.
Too raw.